For 26 years, investigators knew the name of the killer. They were aware of where the body had been discovered, yet they did not know who the victim was. This case was unique because the victim's name remained unknown. She was simply referred to as Chelsea Jane Doe. The killer was identified early on, but the victim's identity was hidden for decades. In 2026, groundbreaking DNA technology revealed her true identity. She was Tiffany Bradley, a 16-year-old girl. Tiffany was a daughter, a niece, and a cousin. She lived a vibrant life before tragedy struck. On November 13, 2000, police made a shocking discovery in Chelsea. A young woman had been found in a parking lot. The identity of this young victim was a mystery. There was no way to easily identify her. It was clear to investigators that identifying her would be a challenge. There was no ID or family member present. She was just a teenage girl away from home, reduced to a mere description. She became Chelsea Jane Doe. This reality highlights one of the darkest outcomes after a murder occurs. Death is already a theft of life. When a person loses their name too, it feels like a second disappearance. Investigators later identified Eugene McCollum as the man responsible for her death. He pled guilty and received a life sentence in prison. Despite this, questions lingered about the victim's identity. Authorities believe McCollum murdered Tiffany shortly after her arrival in Boston. Even with a confession and killer in prison, one question remained unanswered. Who was she? Authorities knew the killer's name, yet the family still searched for answers. They longed to find their loved one. They wanted to know her as a person, a life, and a name that belonged to a grieving family. Before we continue, please like this video and subscribe for more captivating true crime stories. For years, investigators followed leads, hoping to connect the missing girl with the unidentified victim. However, the connection did not materialize easily. Chelsea Jane Doe remained a mystery. Meanwhile, in Pennsylvania, Tiffany's family endured their own nightmare. She had been reported missing in November 2000. Her family had reported Tiffany missing when she vanished from Allentown. Relatives recalled a last conversation that was both brief and alarming. A family member remembered Tiffany sounding frightened, promising to return the call. That call never came. Days turned into weeks, then into years. Their nightmare stretched into years, becoming a cruel test of endurance. The years rolled on, exceeding 2 decades of uncertainty for the family. Unbeknownst to them, hundreds of miles away, a girl lay in Chelsea, waiting to be identified. This tragic irony highlights the cruelty surrounding this case. 2 parallel stories unfolded in silence. In Massachusetts, guardians had an unidentified victim. In Pennsylvania, a family anxiously searched for their missing girl. Finally, the long-awaited breakthrough arrived. In 2026, DNA testing confirmed that Chelsea Jane Doe was Tiffany Bradley. The unknown girl had a name again. The case remained unsolved not due to lack of interest, but lack of crucial evidence. It remained cold until DNA technology provided the missing piece that linked her to a family. The advances in DNA technology changed everything. Investigators used genealogy techniques to uncover the truth and connect Tiffany to her family line. Their persistence in the investigation ultimately led to closure. Authorities revealed that Tiffany had been trafficked across state lines before her tragic end. This case is more than just an unidentified body. It reveals deeper issues of exploitation and vulnerability. It sheds light on how easily a young person can be exploited and moved without protection. At just 16, Tiffany should have been focused on life's joys. She should have been enjoying school, playing sports, and making memories with friends. Instead, she found herself in a situation with her future taken away, her life tragically cut short. Often, the offender's name overshadows that of the victim. Now, identifying Tiffany Bradley helps balance that narrative. Although nothing can restore the stolen years of her life, it gives her back her identity. Her family lost 26 years of memories, but now they have something. It returns her a fundamental aspect, her name. A name connects a person to memory and identity. For a family, a name is essential for mourning and healing. Her name transforms the story into much more than a crime. It honors a life lived. Now, with the name Tiffany Bradley, her life and experiences are honored and remembered. At the press conference, Tiffany's family recalled her passion for dancing and drawing, painting a vibrant picture. She was also a girl who enjoyed basketball, showcasing her spirit and vitality. Tiffany had strong ties to her family, reminding us of her role as a beloved daughter and niece. She was much more than her tragic end. She was a complete individual with dreams. Ultimately, it is the victim's identity that makes this story significant. This case teaches that solving a murder doesn't always provide complete closure. Even with the murderer imprisoned, unfinished justice may linger for years. Justice encompasses more than just punishment for the offender. It involves the victim's identity. Justice includes the restoration of an individual's identity. Justice grants families the relief of knowing the truth about their loved ones. Please share your thoughts in the comments. What's the most unbelievable true crime case you know? A killer can be known by name, have a prison sentence, and still, the story isn't over. A prison sentence can exist alongside unhealed wounds for the victim's family. The victim can remain a mystery, lost and still waiting for answers about her identity. For 26 years, she was referred to as Chelsea Jane Doe, a nameless victim. Now, at last, she is known once more as Tiffany Bradley, reclaiming her identity.